guys.
Well, so the whole reason I want to bring this up while everyone's here is there's obviously been a good amount of shit that's happened with them now. I essentially just want to gauge who is on what when it comes to mentality with them going forward, because I don't want to send us into a full-fledged war with 4 people that are down for it, but the wider gang is not really on it, and then we go into this war, the mindset's gone, and then it's 4 days in, and we're having to cough up a shit ton of money for what?
I mean, war's never nice, bro.
I just want to like have everyone voice like what they feel about this whole situation with them, because there's so many different variables, right? We've had fights with them in the past. We've done well against them in the past. We know how war with them was. It was a 3-weeker. We won't forget that.
Left us with a gaping hole in our ass as well.
Yeah. In the
I mean, yeah, I just like to hear what everyone thinks about it, right? Because obviously they're on a violation thing. And if we're looking at it purely cynically and not taking like into account anything that's happened in the past or whatever, realistically, it should warrant a response. But I want to see what everyone's saying. So what do people think?
John and Jim obviously went and spoke to them, and they said they're gonna just rob us at the now anyway. So like, it's kind of, it has to happen, right? Like, we can't avoid it. Anytime they see us at the VU, they are going to try and rob us. So
yeah, but like I feel like if we do go to war, we just smoke them to the ground, bro. They're not gonna fucking give up, are they? Like, don't think that's gonna be an issue.
This is the thing that needs to be taken into account, regardless of how we do with them. Yeah, we did well last time, and then they will just wait until we don't do well. Like, they're in terms of like, they can outlast if they want to.
I would argue maybe it's different this time.
Nah,
What sense? No class twos?
It's never different.
No
Well,
jetpack.
no, but listen. If we started a war strong and took their class 2s, no one has a lot of class 2s anymore. I know they counter pretty much everything and probably win pretty much everything, but I don't think many gangs have class 2s for them to even steal. They don't have 2 weeks worth of class 2s left.
I've also not seen J Hobbs around for quite a while, so if he's not there, also haven't seen Lovemore as well. You know, those 2 people, you know, if they're not there, hey, we might have a chance.
The only thing I will say is they might not have 2 weeks left of class 2s, but we barely have 2 days left of class 2s.
Bro, Raza, stop
But we are
subbing,
the
bro.
Deagle Club, which is the next best thing.
But we
shotguns
also
are pretty
do
goated, can't
what
lie.
one thing I would also like to on the Deagle thing. We are the Deagle plug. If we run out of Deagles and get a re-up, with how
Have you just
loose that
subbed for the
plug
past
moves,
3
it would
months?
not be difficult for us to get robbed.
And it's just all coming through now.
So we'd need to have like a big stockpile and there ready to go, because I wouldn't want to be picking up an order in war. I'm not trying to give them that opportunity. I mean, I guess like when I say I want to feel like how people are feeling, like, are people wanting us to make this war? Are people wanting to just next thing that happens, we just match the energy? Like, what are people's thoughts? I want to hear actually. Like, if I have to go around one by one, I will. But like, the floor is yours.
I reckon we do it, but we wait until all these like class 2s are gone.
Fucking hell.
That's bro, you're gonna be waiting.
Yeah,
I have a heavy rifle with like
Yeah, we're waiting a
45
long
left
time.
on it.
You're gonna be waiting at least 2 months, bro, because more military rifles just came about.
Yeah,
as
well, the
well.
thing is
true.
that if we've got 2 days worth of class 2s, bro, we go to war and lose them, bro. We're just going to be on Deagles against class 2s, and we're going to get smoked. Or we won't be able to get any more.
Yeah, but you gotta think in those 2 months, bro, like so much more shit could happen.
I'm gonna just go
down for
round
whatever.
in the circle.
Oh, can you skip to me? I've got a fucking speech.
We'll start
Who
with
thinks
Taylor,
he's
which I
Vince
know
Watson?
Taylor's not been around, but I'll still ask
Vince
you for the
Watson.
sake of this. Go on, Taylor.
I mean, my view's always been the same with the besties. It's almost like it's a constant war, just without the convoying and looking for each other. We fight every day, bank trucks, money runs, whatever else. So, I mean, you know. And they're never going to respect us. If we smoke them, they still won't respect us. It goes back to normal within a few weeks. Sounds like a money sink.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I mean, that's a fair way to look at it. I feel like we've been at war with them for a year. But fair. DJ, what are you saying?
I get the sides of having to do something about it, but just giving them what they want in it. Just want to go to war with us, like, and it's not going to change anything. Even if we smoke them 5 days in a row, they're not going to give up the war. Like, nothing's going to change to make a difference. If anything, we smoke them for 3 days. It might just make things worse because a lot of this has come off the back of fucking Jim smoking him apparently late when he didn't even. Like, but I'm with whatever. But
my counterpoint to that,
I don't think it will help.
Is if they vocalize they're going to hit our money runs and shit, how much do we let them do before we just say enough is enough?
Well, I think once we've been round in the circle and heard what everyone has to say, that's then the conversation that follows, right? Is working out like where people's heads at, and then if it's one way or the other, we work we figure out how we deal with it forward.
Well, that's where my point comes into it, right? It's like we smoke them, things chill out for a few weeks, and then it goes back to normal again. They go back to robbing money runs and stuff like that.
What do you think, Michael?
I mean, since that stuff, like the noose building where they started pitting us in front of cops and shit, like, I mean, felt like for no reason it was so out of left field because I feel like everything was sort of chilled out between us and them. And then they just decided to start smashing us in front of cops, flipping our cars, disabling our cars, for just basically no reason. And then since that day, like, it's just been one thing after another.
So, you know, with that, they tried flipping that on us and saying that we were dipping and using the cops as protection, and they was trying to pit you away from it, and we kept circling back.
See, that's my point. Like,
yeah, but we can't even debate over what they say because, like, dude, we're all fucking smart enough to know they just chat pure shit. Like, it doesn't. Like, whatever they say don't matter. It's just fabricated bollocks.
So, I mean, to answer your question, I'm on the side of smoking them, personally.
Okay. Akko?
So, I think if we go to war with them right now, let's say we smoke them for the next week straight, every single fight, I think after that, they'd still continue to do the things that they're doing. I think they'd counter us at bank traps and be rancid. Yes, they would. I think they'd still go towards their money runs, and they'd still do
After
that.
The last war,
she told him, Jesus Christ. She shut John down so quick.
I do agree. I do think part of the reason why they took that back burner is because we paid 3 mil.
She fully just went,
I don't think it's the war. I think it was
be quiet.
The money.
I kind of sit in the middle. I think the money has something to do with it, but I do also think that when a big war took place and how long it lasted, there was a back off because of how long we were at war. Like, it wouldn't have made sense to just go into war again.
But we almost went into war again, like right after that one, no? It's like a week later, and we thought about starting it right back up because they did some rancid shit. Sorry.
Not wrong.
Not rancid. But rancid. I think instead of going to war, I think if they do anything, we just roll out. I think we try to get back.
I mean, yeah, but that is going to be war though, because we roll out and
or are they going to see it as like a get back, or are they going to see it as a full blown war?
No, that's going to be war with them.
The one thing I'll say is though, I feel like it's the same thing for both sides right now. It's like one situation away from something blowing up. So it's just a case of, do we want to let them make the first move, and then we just have to fucking
I simply won't be a part of the war either, just because I've come back after being away for months. I'm not just gonna jump straight into a war.
Because if you let them start strong, like everyone's just gonna be so demoralized after. Like,
otherwise, I'm gonna have fucking besties chatters on my fucking nutsack, bro.
I think if we just try rollouts, like if something happens, let's say they hit a cash exchange, if we roll out 60 right after, and try to get back. There's a question to whether it goes to a full-blown war if they just see it as get back.
I guarantee will be a war, guaranteed.
No matter what we do.
Okay, and if it comes to war, then it's a war.
I swear we've done that before, no?
They've done rollouts and we haven't done the war, and we've done rollouts and it doesn't become war. They asked if we want to go to war after
if we see them robbing a cash exchange, we should rob them?
She's saying if they was to counter our cash exchange, we
Let's
would
say
then
we
go
do,
and slide.
I don't think the counter, as much as we're joking with the counter,
I don't think they'd do a cash exchange.
No, money run.
I get your point though. I get your point,
not
right?
It's like a money run.
We do a get back based on what they've done for.
The only thing I'd say
come back to replace
being the armory person is that's just risking 6 class 2s that we can't risk, unfortunately.
Okay, then do a roll with Deagles. Try to get
Ain't
you get
gonna
back
work.
with you. I don't know.
No,
what to tell
no,
you.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like them hitting us on a
There'll
money
be a
run.
W
Like,
multi
you're gonna have to go do a
POV
money
viewer
run
though.
with 6 Eagle. That's what like. No, like you kind of just setting yourself up for failure. I feel like at that point we might as well just roll out now.
As of how they've been the last few times, like with coming down to the block, stealing Jim's tire out of his car anyway, I think there wouldn't be like a get back for get back. It's just gonna be like straight into a war because it kind of seems like that's what they want, no? They've
Have
done
we
a lot
not
of like
tried
stupid
rollouts
shit the last few
before?
times.
Yeah, we've done it before.
We've done
we tried to
rollouts
smoke
and
them, we
didn't come on,
failed,
no?
but then no, because we didn't smoke them. They were like, "We'll give you the opportunity of you can call war or you can back down
If
now."
we're successful, it's going to be.
Yeah, 100%. If we smoke them, they're going straight to war. They're going to be rolling back out.
All right, Bones, what are you saying?
I think the last like 2 weeks when shit started popping up again, we should have went to war then and there. But it seems like the morale just wasn't there. Because I talked to Michael about it like maybe a week ago. If the morale of like the main people that are going to be fighting the war, right, isn't there, then there's no point in fighting the war. But like as the principle, as a gang, we should have been with the war, in my opinion, because it's just been giving an inch and they're taking a mile, and they just. I know it's going to constantly always be a problem with them, but it's still the principle of being a gang. We can't just let things slide. So.
What about you, else?
I'm with whatever. Honestly, with all the shit that I've heard recently, it's kind of like we're delaying the inevitable. Kind of what they want. So I mean, it's gonna happen sometime. So I mean, it is what it is.
Matt.
If you're actually wanting to go to war, you got to be willing to fight till they have nothing or we have nothing. If you're actually gonna want anything out of like the end, or it's just gonna end up where we are in a week's time, not even.
So what do you think then would do?
Let's be real, I ain't gonna be out on the streets fighting, but the people that are need to be willing to fight for weeks, like genuinely, until they give up. Like, if you have a rough couple of days, you will have to keep going until we have nothing, or the other way around. Nothing's gonna ever change.
Simon.
I think next time to do something disrespectful, we smoke them.
Nice and to the point.
We're just getting dog walked.
Mr. Amari.
I'm down to do something, but if we've actually only got 2 days of class 2s, and then we lose them, bro, like...
I thought we had like 40
Yeah, what's 2 days of class? What does that even mean?
40 class 2s is 7 fights, John.
Yeah, but like, you're
Lose
seeing
7
2 days.
fights in a row.
How many fucking
bro,
fights are we going to be
Speak
able
up,
to
John.
do?
Speak up, speak up.
You have forgot how besties treat war.
Go
No,
Temper,
no,
I
but
appreciate it, follow, bro.
That's not going to be.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I don't think that
I think-
thing's. Yeah,
You're gonna. I reckon it'll be like 2 fights a day.
Probably more than 2, but
Maybe more than 2.
as long
yeah. But, like,
as we're
you're gonna
not
have-
losing every fight, and I think it'll be more than 2 days worth of guns.
You've got to win fights. That's 2 days
I'll
worth of
take
fights.
the
if you
morons on a
lose
midnight
every fight.
massacre. I'm not asked.
Go on the morons.
Jimbo.
What the hell?
Me personally, I've always been.
What?
I've always been on the same energy. I'm down for whatever, as long as people are gonna be there to back it. The only
This is
reason
the
that
main
I'm
thing,
not
though.
against it, or the only reason I'm ever sometimes against it is because I feel bad for motherfuckers like Aiko, Bones,
I'm
people
killing me.
people that aren't like, you know, they try to get on with their day. You know what I mean? And as long as they're down for it. You know, because realistically, I'll probably be there like.
And it was
90% of the
there was
time, fumbling
no
fines,
like
fumbling
no time between fights. It was
whatever,
literally fight,
but, you know,
go
I'm down
prison,
for
get
it.
out
I'm
of
down
prison.
for it, you know?
They're there.
We just need
fight,
to, if
go
it's
prison,
gonna be something that happens,
fight,
it just
get
needs
chased
to
by
be on the
cops,
same page, because it's where we
re-gear,
fall short in wars
fight
previously.
again.
Is like slowly, one by one, people start to fizzle out in wanting to be involved, and then they start disappearing. People ain't coming around, or like people are coming around, but they're just not getting involved in it. And it's just all of a sudden you've got 15 people who are down for a fade, and then 3 days go by and you've got 4 people. Like if we are saying we're down for whatever and we want to do that type of shit, then you need to be thinking of all the possibilities. If you're saying yeah, you need to be willing to run back another 2 weeker because it could happen.
Let's not forget that even if we lose all our rifles, we still have we can get shotguns. We'd have to be fucking John Joyce guerrilla warfare fucking absolute bitches with how we go about it, but we could get shotguns and just absolutely like, you know, fucking sit in some bushes. Fucking.
I was under the impression it was a rule, but
camouflage.
I don't know.
You're so unserious, James.
Yeah, but I mean, dead
He's
ass.
not wrong.
What are you saying, Charlie?
Obviously, I've been gone for a little bit.
I'm quite
so-
against going to war with them as we speak. I think the way we treat them should escalate, though. For example, like bank trucks, as you say, we've been doing some rancid shit. I reckon we should actually do some rancid shit to them and see how they respond.
One thing I'll add to that, right, is usually, I mean, we get caught without pounce down at bank trucks because we always get, bro. It's the Besties bank truck, and then we've got people coming in behind us. Bank trucks are a little bit tricky because it's such a fucking free for all that you can't really. You'll try and fight
Should
the
be an
Besties and then
unspoken
Hydra
rule.
are going
No,
to
I
come behind
agree.
you. Or Cypress are going to come behind you.
I agree.
It's so tricky in that scenario.
No, I'm talking like, you know.
But we won't
if
get
they're going
into
to try
a
and
rule
tax
talk.
us a VU, mate. We bait them into the VU to try and tax us. We have like 5 man on rooftops and we just fucking annihilate them. Like, I don't think we should go straight into war, but I think we should like really set the tone.
Some subtle pull-ins, some little ambushes.
If anything, put the ball in their court if they want to take it to war. You know, like proper, like fucking stick it on them. You know, they go grab a chip in the back of Joey and there's a guy sat with a shotgun ready to blow the face off. Type shit.
I actually really like that.
And that's all I've got to say. But I'd say against going to war right now.
The thing is,
Okay.
even if we do that, that's war. Just saying.
No, it isn't,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I think
no,
it's a money
100%.
run, because they're too dumb as fuck.
What's up, Lyric? Hope you're good, mate. I've been good, man. I've been good.
Yeah, maybe.
Just on a big chill
What are you
out.
saying, Frank?
Back to what Taylor said. That it's just we'll just end up paying, bro. So like, it's just like there's 95% chance
Tommy,
we're paying to
come
end this
to-
war.
come to the thing.
Like even if we do smoke them, bro, like you said last time.
Southside hub, it's
So I don't know, but like on the same page though, like when there's enough, because you're just hearing all this shit every other day, aren't you? Like they're doing some mud shit.
Can someone like show me in a minute?
But I'll back the scraps, me though. I'll be real. I'm not asked. I'll
I'll
still
go
be
get him,
about.
Steve, because
Yeah.
say your shit.
Guy?
I mean, I don't think we should just roll at them now, but
Speak
next
up,
time
speak
they
up,
do
speak
something,
up.
next time they do something, I feel like we should stick it on them. Even if it's something simple like coming to the block and trunk tracking someone and robbing someone in the trunk.
Type shit.
Just smoke them there and then see what they do next.
Yo, sorry that I'm late.
Yep.
I don't know if it's Denzel or John next. I'm gonna be real.
It's John.
Shit.
I have a feeling by the note card on the floor.
I would be interested to hear Denzel's take though. We'll skip over John. What are you saying, Denzel?
But what? But whether we should
Yo,
go
chat,
through all
if
the
you're in
besties?
here right now,
Yeah, just
watching,
your opinion on it in
there's
general.
207 of you guys in here. Type 1. I want to see something.
In my opinion, it don't really matter, does it?
No, but it
does.
doesn't in the sense of you're not going to be out there, but I'm curious as you're kind of an
Okay,
outside
Tommy,
voice in a sense.
Really did.
If
Nah, move on.
if it will change something,
Don't tell you what
then
to
it's
do.
worth doing.
Yeah, good boy.
If it's going to happen, and then in 4 weeks' time,
Yeah, get fucked
going to
with
be
gibberish.
exactly the same as it was before,
Yeah, that's inevitable.
there's no point doing it.
Nah,
And
your
it
name's
seems to
AI.
me-
Fucking gibberish, bro.
From what everyone said, I don't really know the full details, that they're gagging for it, you know?
I mean, they're gagging for it.
I mean, if everything what everyone said's true, I mean, that just.
I
is
will
what it
just
seems
also
to be,
put
right?
into perspective, yeah, we're all sitting here saying they're gagging for it, whereas we're having a meeting discussing if we're up for it, and it's relatively 50-50. So, like, off rip immediately, they are already way more on the same page. And that's not me saying we shouldn't do nothing.
I
I'm
said
just
to John the
saying
other
the
day-
fact that we have to have these conversations is, like, why I have hesitancy when it comes to sending into war. Because previously, I haven't even asked you lot, back with a fucking... the the try pass war, I'll just start it because I think it's worth a get back. But if I don't ask you lot and it's 50-50, then it's just not a good move.
I mean, that's the thing, right? And that's more from a morale piece rather than like, oh my god, we're not sure if we want to go to war. If everyone's not, when people are up for it and people want it,
mod chat,
they just have a better time, you know. If half the gang don't want it, then it's inevitable what the outcome's going to be, and that just goes for performance during these, times of conflict. You know, everybody's got to be on the same page, willing to put 150% in until the end of it. You got to see it through as well. You can't have like a 3-dayer and then go, oh, this is not for me anymore. Then and sail off into the sunset while there's 3 people on the block getting slaughtered for 6 hours every morning. You know.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. I can just wander around and just say, "Oh my god, please don't shoot me." You know what I mean? I'm not bothered for me.
What is that selfie?
I just mean like the people that are
It's just
about
me,
it,
bro. You know,
getting left on their own when the people that are 50-50 decide that they've had enough.
I think the difference with this is like there's no legitimate end, like regardless what happens. That's the only issue. It's like nothing's gonna change, no matter what happens.
handsome as always. And
is John back?
Don't hype me up. Why's Kiri mod? Kiri's the GOAT.
I guess not. Blondie, what are you saying?
Okay, yeah, so it's all good us having this conversation, but obviously we've all kind of said the same thing. It's not a case of
Speak up.
Sorry. It's not a case of if, it's a case of when. I just think we should stop letting us bitch ass all the time because it's dumb now. We're a gang at the end of the day, so we need to do something. But I think doing it preemptively is a bad idea. And like what Charlie was saying, like about the plan, about like just hiding and like setting them up, that's such a good idea. And just start cooking up some plans and like,
oh, thank you.
Cooking up plans and setting them up, and going into this a bit smarter than just like grabbing a random 6. Like you're on the block and John's like, right, I need a 6. It shouldn't be like that. There should be a clear plan, clear people in charge when you lot are rolling out, and like just ideas and
we just have to be
strategies to go
ready though
against
that
them.
one of those plans and they're gonna go to war. You just have to be ready for that. That's gonna happen.
I've like 20k washed on you, man. Still money run.
One of those plans and it's war from them. That's what we have to also understand.
But you could have been going to put money in, couldn't you?
Yeah, but if we smoke them, they're gonna feel a type of way no matter what we are supposedly doing. That's what I'm saying. Like this isn't.
Then they look like the knobheads. Like even though they do anyway, but
yeah, but no, but I'm
fucking
saying it's,
totally on, you know what I mean?
they're still gonna want a war over it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we smoke them doing whatever, they're gonna be pissed unless it's a bank trip because that's a bank trip, you know.
No, I don't think Forehead would let them go to war if they tried to hit on money.
It don't matter what Forehead thinks as soon as he goes bed. Unfortunately,
they'll do dumb shit, but it won't be a war. If for example they try to hit a money run and lose the fight, that won't be a war.
I think they'll feel the type of way.
Talk to me.
Yeah, same.
Hello, mate. So basically, what everyone else has said, it's gonna be like inevitable at the end of the day. I don't think you should give it them just because they won it. Don't bend the knee to anyone. But the same time, saying that, I'll be around regardless, whenever I'm needed, just like I am every day. So, yeah, that's about it from me.
Even.
For me, the biggest thing is not about people's opinions on if we should or shouldn't. More so, are people going to be here and be about it if it happens? Because unfortunately, it's probably going to happen at some point. Be it today, be it in 2 weeks. The way they've been pushing our buttons lately, we're going to be eventually backed into a corner where we don't have a choice. We've arguably not had a choice already, but we've decided to allow it. Like, let's be real, we've definitely let shit slide the past week or two that we normally wouldn't even hesitate. I personally, I'm more for upping our aggression, being more strategic with shit. Bank trucks, like Charlie said, maybe wait for them to come get a chip, shit like that. Catch them lacking on stuff where we know they're going to try and make a move on us and go from there, because at that point, we're just matching their energy.
I don't think we should do the thing at the jewelry store. For the money runs, I think that's like different. I don't think we should have someone just sitting in the fucking jewelry store. I think
Not necessarily sitting in the jewelry store, but if we see them lurking the jewelry store and they go in for a chip, we smoke them. They do it to us.
They're just gonna come spin the block.
Okay, but at what
Get
point?
that. I know what you're saying, but that's
But
what
at
I
what
mean.
point
Should
do we
we
just-
not have the upper hand here and just like?
Yeah, but I also think when we can say, yeah, but they're just gonna spin the block, then let's start putting thought into what we're doing. So if we're doing some shit like that, say you see them at the fucking jewelry store, right? And you end up smoking them outside the jewelry. You know that they're gonna come slide afterwards. Bruv, do you want to go and get what? A little bit of peas out the back of a bank truck? Or do you go, all right, say no more. Let's just go wait at the block because we know they're coming.
Or we go to their block.
I feel
Think
like
we
it's just
tried that
like we all sit here and we can predict what they're gonna do when we do certain situations. So if we're able to say, oh, they're gonna make this out of this, or they're gonna do that, they're gonna do this, then we just need to like use that information. I mean, after hearing everyone, yeah, I'm not sending this gang into a war to, like after this, like right now. That like it's not people ain't not enough into that to just us get a 6 now and go find them. But I think what we should do is, personally, and obviously people can have their say on this, but I personally think we
I would manage to get
up
down
our
in a pillow
aggression with
fight.
them, like what Steve just said. But equally, I think if they do some shit to us, for example, what happened yesterday, there should be a response after that, and then what comes from that comes from that. On our end, it's obviously going to be we're getting our get back for the wrongdoing you did to us. We know how they're going to take it, but personally, I don't think we can just be like, oh, whatever. I can agree. We shouldn't just start it right now. Thoughts?
Yeah, respectable. I'll get back when the time's right, and deal with it then.
I mean, there's been times where they've done shit to us and then we've went for the get back and it hasn't went to war.
Yeah, but
Because they weren't feeling it on the day.
that won't be the case.
Also, most of the time that's happened, we have got smoked. I'm gonna be.
But then,
Yeah,
bro, if we go for a get back and we get smoked, all right, we stood up for ourselves in a way we should, yeah.
Yeah, you know
if we
what I
go
mean?
for the get back and we smoke them, and then they want to make it a war, then fine. Like that just shows that they're on some ego shit, which is calm. Like at that point, we're just backing ourselves. If they want to take it somewhere after that, they're gonna. We already know that these men are gonna do whatever the fuck they want, regardless of what anyone's gonna say.